Welcome back to the news. President Maithripala Sirisena has decided to appoint a cabinet subcommittee to inquire into the controversial Uma Oya project. President Maithripala Sirisena chaired discussions at the Presidential Secretariat today on the Uma Oya project.
Now, the President's media division says the President has instructed the Secretary to the Ministry of Mahaweli Development and Environment to compile a report taking into consideration public views, the current state of the Uma Oya project and the financing of the project. President Sirisena ordered that this report be submitted in time for the next cabinet meeting. Meanwhile, speaking to Newsfirst this evening, JVP Uber Provincial Councillor Samantha Vidyaratna had this to say on the matter.
His Excellency President Maithripala Sirisena granted an audience today for the People's Front against the Uma Oya multi-destruction project which we established. We explained to the President that the manner in which this project was undertaken was wrong. We pointed out that rules and regulations and the relevant laws were cast aside. We also explained the disaster that this project had caused. We explained how this was done on a political agenda using political purpose. He accepted that this project was undertaken for political needs. His decision was that a cabinet paper would be put forward at the next cabinet meeting and that a cabinet subcommittee would be appointed for this purpose. We must make a special mention of the Sirasa Media Network which came to Bandarawala and held a gum at the program where this was discussed extensively with experts and intellectuals. We are especially thankful to you for carrying out the role of the media at this time of national tragedy, and we praise you for the task you undertook.
A high-level delegation from the European Union will arrive in Sri Lanka next week to hold discussions with the government on the GSP Plus trade concessions, which had been withdrawn from Sri Lanka. Now, the Industry and Commerce Ministry quoted EU Ambassador to Sri Lanka, David Daly, as saying that the EU Trade Working Group, a senior delegation on GSP Plus, will be in the country on the 23rd of March to have discussions about the trade facility. The official government news website said that the GSP Plus discussions will begin on the 24th of March. The GSP Plus trade concessions were withdrawn from Sri Lanka after the former regime failed to meet certain conditions on human rights issues.
Fourth Magistrate Thilina Gamage decided today to take up the case pertaining to the abduction of 11 school students to the 1st of April.
The Criminal Investigations Department, making submissions in court, had requested court to grant permission to former Navy spokesperson DKPK Dasanayake, the suspect in connection with the incident, to fly overseas. The recommendation was put forward on a report which makes the Navy commander liable to produce the suspects at the next hearing in court. The court ordered that the report be submitted on the 1st of April.
We have been looking for information about these children for over 7 years. Our children were also to be sent for studies overseas. The Navy says that they have been apprehended. They say that he now wants to go abroad. What will happen to our children? Dasanayake has also intervened in this matter. He's the one who had these children. If he is now attempting to run away and if our children's lives are in danger, who will be responsible for this? The court had postponed the trial to a further date, ordering that submissions be made over the next few days. The court ordered that submissions be made if the Navy commander will take personal responsibility if he travels overseas, and if not, then the request will be rejected. The court then granted another date for the hearing.
The court had delayed the verdict, keeping in mind that the suspect Navy spokesperson Dasanayake's name was mentioned by the former spokesperson during investigations into the abducted students, and also because investigations are still continuing. Adequate information with regard to this is yet to be revealed in court. We will only find out in the future what this information could lead to.